I feel like we have officially kicked off 2024 and we've all been taking a moment to realize all the things of our hopes and dreams and reflecting on last year of the things that worked and the things that didn't. And I think that we all created a very good year. I think we all are very blessed to have such a good year, have all these wonderful things happen for us. And I think a lot of that is because of the hard work that you put into it. And I want to start by saying some of these things I have done before and some of these things I haven't. And to be honest, I just want to move into 2024 and doing better. Be a better person, be a better mom. Not saying that I'm not a good mom, not saying that I'm not a good person. I just want to take it to the next level. Feel like I've gotten this far. Let's take it up a notch. So I want to share all of my hopes and dreams, all of my goal setting for 2024 in hopes that some of these things will help you along your journey as well and help your year become very, very productive. Also too, I'm not going to put on here like hydrate and drink more water and lose 20 pounds and stuff like that. So none of these goals are going to be the traditional goals. Again, like the whole theme to this year is just do better. Take my part to be a better person and do silly little things like not drive like a crazy woman down the road every day. That I'm that crazy of a driver or anything, but I have gotten a speeding ticket now and I need to be better. So I'm gonna try and really work on that. I actually have a setting in my car to where it notifies me when I'm speeding. So I turn that sucker on because if that little ding can annoy me, let's try that. So I want to go ahead and jump into my goals for this year and hopefully, like I said, share them with you in the sense that it will just give you a better idea, give you a little bit of inspiration, maybe something that like will be on here that you will absolutely hate. And that's fine. That's totally fine. I just want to share my goals and to help me be accountable. That is the biggest thing. I am sharing this into the universe and I'm saying hold me accountable to some of these things because I just want to be better. And if I plan on not doing any of these things, well, I guess I have no growth. So we don't want that. So the first one I want to do is create more energy. I'm not saying like I want to drink more coffee and do this. I want to like create more natural energy because every time I get done working out, I am just like pumped. When I wake up early in the mornings, I feel like I have so much energy. I am so motivated to like keep going with my day and just that natural energy, that natural endorphin that you get. I want more of that. More protein. I need more protein. I don't take enough protein into my diet, into my nutrition. I need to work on that. The supplements aren't 100% great for me. Sometimes I feel like I get a little unregular when that happens. I'm naturally, thankfully, a very regular person in that area, but I need more protein in my diet. So I have always kind of wrote in my planner, which we'll talk about here soon, is that I really want to have protein first. So before I can go, you know, take a big old bite of my rice or my carb or my vegetables or whatever, I need to put the protein into my body first. On my plate, if I have, you know, chicken and potatoes and broccoli, whatever your meal might be for the day, try and eat the protein first and then move on to the vegetables and then the carb. I did the whole keto thing. You guys know this, or if you guys have been around for a minute, I did the whole keto thing. It was very depriving for me. I felt very deprived. I want absolutely no deprivation in 2024. I want all of the extra things. I love, you guys know this with me, I'm so extra, but I need to get more protein in my diet. Hold myself accountable. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I mean, I partially did that goal for the day and I did like maybe 25% of it. If I want to hit like 10,000 steps for the day and I'm at like 100 steps away, I'm like, yeah, I completed it. No, just go take Harley outside for 10 minutes and I'll go and reach my 10,000 steps goal. Really hold myself accountable to where if I don't, you know, bypass it, then it doesn't count. I want to do a quarterly reset. And what I mean by that is I feel every 4 months or so, I feel like I ran and I had all this energy, right? That's January, February, March. March is a little sticky. I probably had a vacation by then. I've like lacked that motivation of like getting back into my morning routine, getting back into working out every day, trying doing that. So every month I want to listen to like a motivating book, something that's gonna like jack me up and be like, Jeannie, you got this. Like I want to re-pump myself up. If I need it at the 3-month mark and not the 4-month mark, I'll do it at 3 months. But when I feel myself kind of slacking or slowing down, I need a reset. So I'll go ahead and list some of the books that I like down below of some things that might help you. I listen to Audible all of the time. I'm dyslexic, so me listening to something is going to be way more beneficial than me reading it. I'm not going to digest it very well. And I have ADHD, so no shocker there. But it just, Audible, I can listen in my car, in the shower, as I'm getting ready in here. I can just put Audible on and I could just listen to all of the goodness and just like jack me back up, like get me back on track and reset me every quarter. Body goals. I have a body goal and it is not a lose a certain amount of weight. I mean, I used to have a set weight in my head of how much I wanted to get down to. It is insane how different you can feel by just moving. When I consistently start moving, I start glowing. Like, I personally feel that I start glowing and I'm just like, you know what? I actually look pretty good, and that will keep motivating me to keep going better. The only thing, this girl would like a butt. I just want a butt. Into my routine, it's actually in my weekly tracker this month, is that I want to do a 10-minute glute exercise. So I want to devote 10 minutes every day in a workout day that I am just 10 minutes working on those glutes. That's all I'm trying to do. But just being happy with the way that you look and everything. I know there are certain areas that I want to work on more and tone up and just kind of feel like my arms, like I really love an upper body workout. It kills me. My body struggles more upper body. So if I could, you know, get the arms the way I would like them and be strong the way I like to feel strong, that's all I care about. And the only way I'm going to get my goals done and met is by actually putting action in. So working out, lifting, doing all the things that I love and that I have gone in this whole journey of figuring out what works for me. That's what I need to do. Vitamins, probiotics, and hormones. Okay, so I have created like my own little list of hormones and probiotics and vitamins. I can link those down below of just some basic ones. I'll just list out the vitamins that I take. I can link a couple of them for you too, but just like some vitamin C, some D3. We are in the thick of sickness months, right? The flu is like going around like crazy. I honestly feel like I'm just kind of bopping and weaving between all of the sickness because there's so much going on and there's so much in the school. So if we can like just try and stay healthy, that would be good. So still being consistent. I find that what works best for me is that I actually take my vitamins before bed. They're in a drawer in my nightstand and I just have a little holder that I set out all my pills every night, and I have my little routine of taking them and I just take it right before bed and it suits me good. The only thing that is like not with that is my probiotic, which I take first thing in the morning, like before I take a sip of water, anything. I mean, you can have obviously a drink of water. Let's not be dramatic. But like before I have my coffee, before I have my pre-workout, I take my probiotic. I'll link my probiotic down below. I really like it because it's so gentle. It's like a little powder. It's like a pixie stick. Honestly, it's like candy. It tastes delicious. The company is by UYU and it just is, I don't know, it's so good. So I have it on auto ship. It comes to my house every month when we're around big crowds, and then I'm like, Jason, I need you to take this probiotic. He's like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Well, we're not gonna get sick. I'm like, we're gonna be around 1,000 people and it's flu season. I don't want to get sick. That has been my goal this entire winter. Try not to get sick with the flu. So that really helps with internal health, and that's something that I've been working on. And hormones, that could be a whole nother conversation. I have a really hard time with my hormones, and I have found something that works for me. It's BioT, and it's like a little pellet that I get every 3 to 4 months, and I have completely fallen off of that. So I've got to get back on it. So that's actually part of my January goals, is that this month I get back on my pellet. But that just, I've tried other things. I've tried creams and that. Just for me personally, that's just what works. Habit tracker. So a good habit tracker, I feel, holds me accountable. This is a personal thing. I use the Daily Grind Planner and it's just wonderful. I mean, I think you guys know I love my planner. I love being accountable. I'm a little type A. I'm a lot type A. But just going and tracking out my goals every day, every month, every week, every quarter, everything. Just holding myself accountable, because I can actually kind of see then this whole last year I was pretty consistent with it. And the cool thing is that there is a whole habit tracker part now to where it's like, are you hitting all of these things? So let me show you. Let me show you a little bit of what it looks like. And I'll be 100% transparent and show you mine. Is on here, you can go ahead and list out, it's going to be hard to see, all of the things that you want to track. So I have, you know, morning, early morning, mid-morning, afternoon, evening, night, however you want to do it. You can actually put times between this time frame. I want to get this done. And I have it to where it's like goals that need to get met, and then personal goals, like things like fill my cup time, fill my love cup, do personal things for me that really make a difference. So it's something that I want to keep more accountable to, but also I never used to do this one, but it is a yearly tracker. So it's very similar, but it's literally every day I kind of fill out, you know, did I hit this or this? So it has 5 different things on here, and I wanted my yearly tracker to be about working out. That's like my number one, because I feel like it is such a domino effect of if I'm working out, things are getting done, things are happening, and it's all color coded. So I have 5 different colors on here. The first one is 4:25, which is usually my morning time that I like to wake up and work out. Did I just work out? So meaning like I slept in, but I worked out some point in the day. I traveled and worked out. I traveled only, which means I was on vacation and I didn't work out, or no workout at all. Girl, you lazy. You did nothing today. That's the secrecy of what that means. Purple? You did nothing. What you doing with your life? So I can actually track that. So you can kind of see I had 1 yellow already this month, and the rest have been orange. My kids are still not back to school. So schools, if we could get them back, please, I would appreciate it. They actually go back tomorrow. It's really not that big of a deal. Just their breaks don't align with other ones, and it's like taking forever. Please go back to school. I love you all, but I need that routine. Excuse me, that routine back into my life. Create more vibes. I love a vibe. I don't know what it is. Here's the thing. When I look on like Instagram or Pinterest, YouTube videos, and I'm just like, oh my God, I want to like jump into the screen and I want to like be right there. Why can't I create that on my own? So the biggest place that I've been trying to like create a vibe, because it is the hardest place, I feel like I have a vibe in here, and it's just like fun colors, my glammy type place. I mean, my version of glam. And it's just like my personal place to, I mean, I have to share it with my husband, but I mean, he just kind of knows like this is my space. Like I love it. Just like both of it, like our bathroom sinks, they're both mine. I'm sorry. But I just want like a cozy vibe. So if I can light a candle and have like a, you know, little lamp, and to make it cozy in my garage where I work out in the morning, I would love that. So I've been really trying to create like a moody space. I actually might put some more battery operated candles in there just to make it like extra cozy and vibey. I don't know. I'm still working out things. But yes, that's what I've been trying to do. I need to elevate the lounge look. Okay, I feel like I did a very good job of that today. I'm very much wearing my leggings and some cozy socks here. Instead of wearing a crew neck sweatshirt, I'm just like, all right, Jeannie, let's try and actually wear some things in this side of the closet. So you guys know, or if you don't know, this whole side is loungewear, and it is a very large selection. This is like the cute stuff, and that's all I got. I mean, it's condensed. Well, for this season, the summer stuff is put away in a different closet, but I need to elevate the comfy look. So I feel like I did that today. I mean, I actually put on a normal bra instead of a sports bra. I needed a moment. Like I needed to get out of this like this winter funk that is taking forever to go away. But hopefully tomorrow we'll start back on that. But I've been still working out and doing all things, but like, I mean, we need to put on a bra. Let's get out of this. So we need to elevate the lounge look. This is still very comfortable. I don't feel restricted. The bra's a little restricting. But I mean, that was just a personal choice. You can still very much wear a sports bra with this, but I just needed to elevate my scrub daddy look. Who else has the hardest time doing returns? Do you remember my video the other day? And I literally did so many returns. Oh my God. I've never had so many returns. It was over $1,000 in returns. It basically paid for almost all of my Christmas shopping. It was gross. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that was horrible. I don't know why it got so bad, but I just don't want to do that. So in my habit tracker, I literally have it. Returns. What returns you got? I have to do returns because I didn't do returns last week. And so we're going to have to do that like twice now this week, because I guarantee you I'm going to buy something and be like, I don't really need that. I don't really like it. Or I don't return it and I keep it. And I'm like, I'll just keep these options. That's kind of the situation right now. If you need a little mantra, like a little like pick me up, a little quote, this might be for you, okay? Stop with the trends and be more me, because I am my own trend. I love that. I came up with that myself. I was like in the shower and then I'm like, hey Siri, text myself this. Text myself this is what I usually have in my phone. And that's how like if I'm like busy doing something, I tell Siri to text that number, which is my number. It just like text myself like a little note. I don't know. Little help if you need help with that. But I love that. I was literally getting ready and like was gonna go for a walk. I was on stories last night and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna try and like do this like center part thing, like slick pack moment. No, this is my moment with a bow. And even all of like my clients, like friends and stuff like that, they're like, that is so on trend for you. And I'm like, yes, I am my own trend. I am my own self. Stop trying to do this. Like, it looked horrible. Like, it literally looked horrible. I mean, like, I couldn't do it. Like, this is me. This is on brand for me. Be my own brand. Be my own trend. I want more of that. Try new things at Disney. Okay, so we have trips coming up. I actually have multiple trips to Disney booked already for this year, and I love sharing with you guys. So make sure you're having that subscribe on and the notification bell on if you're a Disney gal or guy and you love a good like vacation vlog. I try and do a lot of that. I love that. If I could do more, trust me, I would do more. I love to travel. Literally love to travel. It is like my #1 love cup thing. Maybe #1. I don't know. But I need to try more things at Disney because there are so many like restaurants and snacks and things to do and way of doing things that I never do because I go to Disney. Like Via Napoli is the perfect example. I haven't ate at a lot of other restaurants in Epcot because I love Via Napoli so much. Love it. It is just, if you guys have been here for a minute or have watched any of my other Disney vlogs, you guys know like I love Via Napoli. And even my mom, it's literally that good. Like it is not overrated for 1 minute because I took my mom there not last year but the year before, and oh my god, I can't believe it's been that long. Mom, we need to go back. Every time we talk about pizza, Italian, anything, Via Napoli comes up and she can't ever remember the name of it. So there's always some kind of like, what'd you just say? But it's literally so good. But I need to try more things. So I'm gonna conversate with my husband, and it might not be this next one, but definitely our summer one. I'll give you that spoiler. We are going to Disney World in the summer because I love the pools, like summer pools at Disney. Oh, it's so good. But I need to try more things, new restaurants and everything. So drop it in the comments below. Where am I needing to try? What are your favorites? What are your things? Are there some tours and that you want me to try and do? Do you want me to do something for you so like you don't have to try and do it? Like I'll be your test dummy, and like I'm cool with that. Like use me and abuse me with this. I will try all your Disney things that you don't want to spend money on. Okay, I'm rambling. Okay, what's the next one? Aura Ring. Okay, so I love my Aura Ring. If you guys don't know much about it, it is a tracker, but with no screen or anything. So it will help, you know, monitor your sleep, your activity, just like your body overall. I've talked about this in a couple other videos and I will link it down below. If you want to take your health, I guess, to the next level, Google anything. Everything starts with your sleep and all goes back to your sleep. So nutrition, diet, anything, motivation, goals, work, money, stress, it all comes back to your sleep. So that's like one of the #1 things that this does. But it will tell me every day, Jeannie, for optimal like sleep and everything, you should go to bed between this time and this time. Like it literally tells me like how my life could be better on a silver platter, and I don't look at it every day. I need to be better of like taking like 10 minutes a day and just like looking. I'm like, what is it telling me today? How was my sleep? I track what time I got up, how many hours of sleep I get. That's part of actually this month's tracker that I do in one of my habit trackers because I just like to know. And it's insane how much I've been sleeping already this month. Like we're gonna change that real quick. But I want to make sure I'm taking like 10 minutes during my quiet coffee and like looking at my Aura app. Like, what is it telling me? Give me the goods. Let me start taking that information now. Okay, can we just say one little thing? I should have said this is my #1. When I got my new phone, if you guys saw my what I got for Christmas video, I shared I got the new iPhone 15 Pro Max and I love it. So before like a screensaver, like any kind of like notifications, anything, I went in my settings and I turned off every single notification. There are a couple that I kept on, obviously messages, phone calls, and that. The necessities I left on. Emails off. Social media off. Old Navy off. I mean, all of them off. Literally off. So I'll tell you how you actually do this. You just go into your settings on your phone, which is, I'm Apple, so I'm sorry. Notifications, and then if you scroll down, it will list literally all of your apps that you have on your phone. The only ones that I kept on are, I kept my Ring doorbell on. I kept my Aura Ring on. Text messages, FaceTime, Gmail have off, Instagram off, Life 360 I even have off. Literally literally, it's all off. Like, I don't want any of that anymore. And then also too, can we take that to the next level? I don't need to know about every deal going on at Old Navy. Holy crap, Old Navy. I love you guys so much, but you send out so many messages. I turned it off. And I know, like, I probably will, you know, have to end up spending more money because I won't know about the deals. Look, I can Google the deals. If I'm needing some hoodies, trust me, I will Google where I'm buying my hoodies and who's got the best deal. Trust me, you guys know this with me. Like, I like my deals. I don't shop at Target unless I'm getting a deal. I just don't need to know that. So I'm literally any text message, email, anything. My husband's actually been helping a lot with emails because it's overwhelming. Or just start fresh and just create a new email. Like, or have an email that just goes to the coupons and you keep that one logged out, and then when you need a coupon, go into there. Do something different. I just don't feel like I need to consume my day because then I click and then I senseless shop and buy things I don't need. I just don't want any part of that. I just want to focus on me and my family and be in the moment and not be notified by a text message that today is 20% off the entire store. I don't need that. Turn it all off. You guys already know this. I already said I wanted to sweat or stretch daily. If I have a day to where I just need a minute, like I just don't feel good, I could go into the garage or in my room or in my bed and take 5 minutes and just stretch. Stand up, move my body in some way and just stretch. I don't need to elevate my heart rate or anything, but like there's no reason I can't take 5 minutes and sweat or stretch every day. I want to turn focus mode on my phone. So I've actually just started doing this, I think last month. Last month I was pretty overwhelmed, I think, with Christmas and work. I just had a lot going on, to be 100% transparent. I did too much. And I really then overflowed into Christmas and I got backed up with Christmas, and I hate being backed up with things. Like, everything was fine. But did I get to enjoy Christmas and like Christmassy things enough? No, I didn't. I didn't even get to fully enjoy decorating. I didn't get to share as much decorating. And that kind of sucks because that fills my love cup, as you guys know. Like, that is my fuel. I need certain things like that just make me feel good. And I just didn't have enough time for it. And so that kind of jeopardized it. So again, the habit tracker would have been better. Fully focusing all the things that make me me. So we're not going to do that again. But what really helped is that I turned focus mode on. So if I was like, okay, I'm overwhelmed to the fullest, so I'm going to turn my phone on focus, which literally notifications, all of that turns off, which I already have that off. And can I just tell you, my battery lasts so much longer because I am not like constantly getting notifications. But then also too, Instagram or a phone call that is not necessary, I'll call you back later. It's not important to be like, hi, how are you? And then like trying to no, just I'll call you back. You're going to keep calling me and start texting me if like you really need to get a hold of me, and then I have it set to where it's like my mom and my husband are the ones I can get through to me, and that's it. If you need to get a hold of me, I have it set to where only my mom, my dad, and my husband can get a hold of me. Everyone else, like, it's literally going to go straight to voicemail. Like, I'm not going to see the text message until that comes off. And you can have it set to like 1 hour or whatever, to where you manually turn it off. You can set it to however you want. There's even like nighttime options too. But I have it set to where only my mom, my dad, and my husband can get a hold of me. And soon it'll be my kids, but we don't have phones yet, thank God. But that will honestly help me focus on just getting things done. And the amount of things that I can get done in 20 minutes, let alone an hour, is insane. Focus mode for 1 hour, and I'm literally just like plowing through the house, certain things that need to get done, groceries, whatever. In that hour, I get as much done as I possibly can, and the productivity that comes out of that is just insane. Okay, also too, I'm gonna kind of show you guys this. So this is, I have like a little getting ready area in my closet, but I have this, and you don't have to do your closet, you could do your bathroom, you could do wherever. It's still enough to where if an emergency happens, you could maybe hear your phone if you're worried about that. But I have like a little, it's for my Aura Ring and my phone and my Apple Watch and stuff like that I never use. I have a little charger in here, and I actually place my phone in here every night. And my bed is on the other side of this wall. So, I mean, you gotta go all the way around. Now, my husband has his phone next to his bed, but having my phone in here, it's kind of nice because when I literally put my phone down in here, plug it in, and I'm out, there's no more Instagram. There's no more social media. There's no more, like, it is a way for me to just like, okay, we're at winding time. It is downtime. It is time to go to bed. It is time to like be one-on-one with my husband. Like, him and I are just watching our shows. Like, that's just like our time. We don't need distractions with that. My kids are enough distractions. Let's just be in the moment and just be with that. And then also too, because I will be that person, I am that person that will just be in bed and just scrolling. If I can't sleep, I already have a really hard time sleeping. Like it is insane how much I have I just cannot shut down, and every day I have a notification of that on my Oura Ring, by the way. It tells me, I think it's the latency or something like that it's called, and it's your ability, the time it takes you to fall asleep every night. I'm in the red every night. So I don't need that on top of it. I don't need me laying in bed and like scrolling through and then just like so much in my head. I don't need that. Keep it in here, keep it in your bathroom. Have your bed be your bed. You don't need your interactions, your notifications, and your senseless scrolling while we're in bed. Choose better options. So that is a big one for me that I learned and progressed with a lot last year. I can't even begin to tell you how much better I feel and how much more I have changed and my body has changed. And then also too, and like depuffing and everything, but then also too, I really feel this is a big reason why I'm not getting sick. And I'm really trying to be conscious on like different options and that I'm taking, or if it's like different foods or being aware or just picking a better option of a cookie. Like, can we just say that? I've shared very much of that and pieces of it on Instagram and on social media and stuff like that. So if you follow me on Instagram, you guys will probably know it's just jeaniepulsipher. I actually share more on stories than I do anywhere else. It is insane how much I feel better. And so I have been strictly pretty much, or I'd say 95% of the groceries and everything I bought at Whole Foods, because I have more of a variety of things that are better for me or better options that I personally like. It's just a personal choice. I have seen a huge difference though. Like, I have seen a big difference. I'm just finding that it's easier for me to just do one stop, so that's why I pretty much do everything at Whole Foods. Now, granted, I just had a Walmart delivery downstairs and it was for churro cereal and for chocolate or s'mores Lucky Charms that my son wanted. Okay, sure. But I feel like it really helps balance me out, and I just think the de-bloat that has happened, and then also just like an overall, can I just say one thing? Whole Foods' meat department is insanely good. Insanely good. And their standards are high. So if you're ever curious, there are some really good things at Whole Foods. Follow me on Instagram and I can show you any of the things. Typically, almost every time I do a big grocery order, we drive up with them every week, at least once a week. If you ever want to see what I buy, what I get, anything like that, look on my stories on Instagram or send me a message or comment down below, and I'm happy to share everything I buy. I can literally share my entire grocery order of like the things that I buy and like the chicken that I've picked and things like that. I know that sounds dumb, but just finding better options. Trying, if I can find a better alternative to a chocolate chip cookie that might be a little bit better and doesn't have as much crap, I think that's hugely beneficial. And that's just something that I personally have been doing and that I've really, really enjoyed. Okay, and then I want to finish it off with these things. So if you've been following along this whole ranting of a video of just my goals and expectations and everything, is all the things that I do and don't want to do. Can I just say one thing? I wrote this in here as literally my last goal. And it is something I learned hard last year. Hard. And I tried to mend twice 2 different things, and like it just was not gonna work because of this. It won't last with these goals. A habit won't last with these goals. A relationship won't last with these goals. If you are putting yourself first, and I can say this because I did this 365 days straight. It's actually longer than that, but I went through literally a whole calendar year of, you know, having a different mindset and having different goals and just wanting better. Again, that's the theme, like just trying to be better. And it has been pretty awesome. And it's pretty amazing to see the relationships that last and the relationships that didn't. And it's pretty amazing the things when you change your mindset and you change your goals and you change the things in your life of what's going to work for you and what's not. So I can officially say that after doing that, the relationships that are here are much stronger and better than ever. Like better than ever. And the new relationships that I have, they've got to be better relationships even faster because I've become a better person. And I just think that if you make small little tweaks in your life, it'll be better. I can officially say that. I have just tried to do little actions that have made myself better to personally help me grow, to just live a little bit healthier life. I think any one thing that we change for the better is a huge improvement that deserves so much more acknowledgement than you probably give yourself. So be proud of where you are and where you've come, and be so excited for 2024. So it's going to be a great one, because I'm excited to share all of my goals at the end of the year on where we'll look back. I literally am putting this in my daily planner. So every day I will be looking at this and, you know, be focusing on this. So if you have goals, if you have one thing that you want to change, write it down every single day, or put it somewhere to where you can say it every day. You can read off that goal every day, and it's sometimes going to suck and burn to say whatever that one goal is, or your 10 goals, or whatever it might be, but try and say it, acknowledge it, see it every day, and see what happens. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, do me a favor and give it a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe, turn that notification bell on, and I'll see you guys at, I almost said I'll see you guys at Disney. I wish. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.